Good morning and welcome to this digital weather now, breaking down the forecast for you, starting with Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar and mid-morning update, late morning now. We're having scattered showers, thunderstorms, really heavy downpours here lining up from the Wheeler County area down towards Tifton, stretching back towards Thomasville and the Florida Panhandle. This is moving generally east and northward locally here, Screven County, Allendale County, Hampton County, Northern Jasper, Liberty County, also Appling County, Bacon County, up towards Toombs County, and even Candler-Jenkins counties. We're seeing kind of a smattering of little showers developing out there. Putting this back in motion, last 45 minutes, kind of get an idea. Of course, Alberto, the remnants outside of the screen here, the flow around it pulling this more northward. And I think as we go through the day, it's just outside, temperatures really heating up, low to mid 80s already in many communities. We're going to see the clouds grow taller, there we go, and scattered showers, thunderstorms develop here inland and try to move towards the coast. So thank you for watching WTOC News app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire, Twitter, Facebook. We're on all platforms. And if you have any weather questions, feel free to ask those two places that are most easy for you. Will be Twitter, that's at WTOC11, that account. And I just retweeted it onto my account, WTOC Cutter Martin or at Cutter Martin. You can also go over to the WTOC TV Facebook page, answering questions as they come in there. So I'm just going to leave a looping radar on behind me. I'm going to get straight to your questions, those that are already coming in, as soon as this loads up. Then we'll talk about the forecast today, hour by hour, and going deeper into the work week and eventually the weekend. Chris, hello in Port Wentworth. Hopefully your morning is going great. Hey, Lynn, Nicole, and Savannah, thanks for watching. Good morning, Dion. Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Nicole, Crystal, Sarah. Good morning, Bertha. Good morning, and waving at you too, Stephanie Fleming. So, starting to get some comments coming in. Feel free to keep asking those. I may not get everything. I may miss some as, I'm working on the weather computer over here. I'll try to go back through and look through and see if there's any big ones or any common themes with the questions that I may have missed, and I'll address them there. And I want to walk you hour by hour. So usually this time of year, especially one of the big questions, the first questions we get in these digital weather nows is what time is the rain chance going to peak? When will it rain at my house? And while I can't say for sure it's going to rain at your house because it's going to be scattered today, I can give you a decent idea going through the next several hours. So going through this forecast model, again, a computer's idea of what clouds, satellite, and radar rain showers will look like through the rest of the day. And here we are by 4, scattered inland downpours developing. They're moving more northerly than northeasterly, but north-northeast we'll call it, trying to make it towards the coast. That's at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Going a little bit later than that, they try to make it to the coast, 5, 6, 7. I think the chance of them making it all the way to the beaches, greatest south of the Altamaha River. So McIntosh, Glen, and Camden County beaches, a slightly heightened rain chance, but still lower than inland communities. And then as we go into the evening hours, by 9 or 10, sun clouds, well, by then it's stars and clouds, a little bit humid out here, probably some patchy fog developing, and I'm not going to bring the rain chance down to 0, but I do think it's quieter this evening after sunset, scattered showers, thunderstorms still in west and middle Georgia. Going into your Wednesday morning, I think we're going to have some showers tomorrow morning. Models indicating that, much like this morning, they're going to be isolated, but it could, obviously, with all the moisture that we're having out there that you're certainly feeling, we could see some briefly heavy rain with these isolated little pop-up showers tomorrow morning. By tomorrow, early afternoon, here we go, 1 p.m., scattered showers, thunderstorms, very heavy rain with some of these developing tomorrow afternoon, but they're hit or miss. It's not 100% coverage. And then as we go into tomorrow, forecast model has been pretty persistent the past several days that tomorrow may actually hold a greater rain chance, coastal empire especially. So by 6, 7, strong or heavy showers and thunderstorms developing west of I-95, but I think the shot at rain, if you're watching from Wilmington, Whitmarsh Island, Hilton Head, Tybee, Ossabaw, St. Simons, Jekyll, if you're still needing some rain, I think tomorrow you have a better shot at these at least trying to get to the beaches tomorrow evening, especially very late afternoon through the early evening hours. And then we're back to the same old weather pattern, generally drying out, just isolated rainfall late Wednesday evening into into Thursday morning. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Sarah, Bertha, Stephanie. Again, hello to everybody. I'm going to exit out, refresh these comments so I can make sure I'm seeing everybody's questions. If you have any concerns, of course, you can pass those along too. And breaking down, while this is loading up, the 7-day forecast, a trend to note here. We do have a drier, hotter weather pattern setting up here locally as this loads up. Again, scattered stuff at least today, tomorrow, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking hotter for sure, low to mid-90s. And rain chances, they're there, but they're lower. So we're talking isolated, widely scattered pop-ups, a little bit more sinking air in the forecast, high pressure having a slightly greater control of the weather pattern, so rain chances a little bit lower. First day of hurricane season is Friday. Of course, the WTOC weather team, Storm Chaser, many other great folks going to be out there coming up on your Friday at the Hurricane Ready event. And our hurricane special will air that evening as well right here on WTOC. Again, the hurricane event is at the Lowe's in Pooler. Let's see, Linda, Montgomery County in the house. How is my county looking? You have a chance of scattered downpours, Montgomery County inland areas this afternoon, early evening, Linda. Stephanie, what about tomorrow? Again, tomorrow, hopefully you saw that hour by hour, a greater chance of scattered showers, heavy downpours coming tomorrow, especially along I-95 and maybe to the beaches tomorrow. We're going to be keeping an eye on that. Kathy up in Ridgeland, thank you for watching. Glad you are able to catch us up there. And yeah, Bernice, the weather is getting better. It's a gradual process, hot and drier Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, though, at least scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. And I do think you can kind of see the rain chances here. Wednesday is going to have a slightly greater rain chance, maybe a little impulse, a little disturbance moving through with the heat and the humidity, all the moisture we have out there behind Alberto. And we could see a greater shot at some heavier rains on your Wednesday. So that's the trend that we're watching right now. Michael, how are the tropics looking? We're pretty quiet. Again, Alberto, the National Hurricane Center, has stopped issuing advisories. Was a subtropical depression earlier, continuing to lose any tropical characteristics that it did have, and now just a heavy rainmaker in northern Alabama into Tennessee and on up into the Ohio River Valley. So, Michael, no other, distinct areas that we're watching at this point. Of course, we're heading deeper into hurricane season, about to have our first official day, June 1st, Friday. It's always something to watch. No clear signals as to likely development or anything like that at this time. But, of course, we will keep you updated there, Michael. Let's see. Anita, anything severe tomorrow? Well, we're in that time of year where the sea breeze moves inland. It can collide with thunderstorms in their own little outflow boundaries. That's what we call them. And you can easily see what we call pulse severe thunderstorms where they quickly pulse up. You get some gusty winds, maybe some small hail, and then they weaken quickly, basically where they form or where they become severe initially. So, Anita, not a 0% chance of, typical summertime strong thunderstorms, isolated strong storms, but no organized severe weather in the forecast tomorrow, Anita. Bernice, you're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Fred. Jeanette, that's the same story kind of down in Richmond Hill. Again, you do have a rain chance today. I'm going to show you a different forecast model. This one only goes out about 12, 13 hours, but tends to do a little better job at times with some of the fine features in the atmosphere, which can have a big difference in the local forecast. One downside to this particular forecast model is it tends to be overzealous with rain chances. So when viewing this, keep that in mind. The general trend, the general idea, it probably has, but it's going to look like it's raining cats and dogs everywhere, and it's simply that's not going to be the case 9 times out of 10. So going forward, notice how it does develop. Here we go. This is the trend that I think it has, right? Scattered showers, thunder showers inland by 1:30, with the focus really being over middle Georgia. But this model, too, kind of flaring up a cluster of showers, thunderstorms, Statesboro on southward west of I-95. So Hinesville, Screven, Nahunta, Waycross, Baxley, Santa Claus, up towards, Swainsboro, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, at least rumblers, downpours out in that general area. And then it tries to sneak it back towards the coast, and this says it makes it to the beaches late afternoon, early evening, around dinner time. But it's going to be a little hard-pressed to do that. It may make it all the way to the beaches, but the focus is inland today. So down in Richmond Hill, you may get a shower, but I do think you have a better shot at seeing rain tomorrow in Richmond Hill, as the data has been looking today, than today itself. And on that note, we can kind of walk through the process, what's causing this kind of what we call diurnal rain event, rain activity that tends to develop during the daytime hours with a live look outside right now. WTOC, this is going to be the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport Skycam. It's a dry tarmac after early morning heavy rain. But you can look kind of off into the background, the distance up in the sky, and some of those clouds starting to get some height to them. They're growing a little bit taller. You add a little more heat to the atmosphere, they grow a little taller, and you tend to get more scattered showers and thunderstorms. And we're starting to see that back on Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar here. It's pretty isolated at this point, but well inland, starting to see some sprinkles there. Screven County, Hampton County, Allendale, down towards Statesboro, Oak Park, Baxley, Reedsville, Glenville, Claxton, Waycross. You know, this little area in here away from I-95. We're starting to see this, so plan on them growing, becoming a little bit stronger, heavier, more numerous through the afternoon, and then trying to work their way back towards I-95. But again, in general, no organized severe weather is expected today. Yeah, Stephanie, glad you were able to catch that. Just wanted to make sure, because sometimes, Stephanie, I don't see the comments until well after they've been posted, so I just wanted to make sure you saw that. Certainly by 3 p.m., if you're about to head out of the house, leave the office, or take someone somewhere, you can check the app, but I think odds are in your favor of it being mostly good in Richmond Hill at 3, but there could be storms in your area. So just, make sure you check radar before leaving the house. Hey, Ben. Hey, Patricia. Thank you for watching, and thank you to everybody. Again, time now 11:16. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is here. He's going to be, looking over the forecast once again and putting some new data, and he'll have that 7-day for you, talking about the weekend heat and some of the newest model runs coming up on the news at noon. Reminder, if you're at the office, maybe not near a TV, you can stream that noon newscast, Roku, WTOC.com, also in our news and in our weather apps. Have a good afternoon, everybody.